I changed my title to something stupid. And let's go ahead and fix it back. I'm gonna change this to Hi needs to fix me. Okay. All this is the app that we built earlier. It updates the count. It has a button. Oh yeah, and I also added a footer too, and Bootstrap and some other things. Okay. So we're just gonna leave this tab here, and we're gonna prove that this is what works in a little bit. In the learning portal, you guys see this thing called a describe block. Okay. So what this is just saying right here is like, this is also another common pattern. I forgot to talk about this earlier, my bad. So what it's saying is that typically tests, you don't just write a whole bunch of its by themselves. You break them down into logical chunks. So in this case, we could wrap everything, right? We have a function that's called describe, and this is where we describe what we're gonna wrap. The second argument is a function. It is very, very similar to the it call, okay? But the outside, we normally describe what it is we're testing. So we're testing our app right now. And then inside of it, what do we pass it? Everything. So it's just basically a way of organizing our test suites. Because eventually one day, whenever you guys run yarn start, or my bad, yarn run test, you might see thousands of tests. I remember I used to work for a company that whenever I would push to production, it had to pass a test suite that took 2 hours to run. Okay, so basically you write some code and like you change some features and whatnot, and then like a last part of the process before it deploys to production, that it runs all the tests, and all the tests has to pass. If any of the tests fail, the build does not go into production, right? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. With like Git, it becomes much more complicated. You guys gonna push to like a staging server, a whole bunch more complicated stuff whenever you guys start like dealing with like, you know, production and stuff. Okay, so that's it for a describe block. One day, you guys are going to create other files, right? So imagine we took out all this code right here for the counter, and then we stuck it inside of a, I don't know, a counter component. Let's just go ahead and create that. Components. Then we're gonna do a counter.js, and then you create functional component. Then we stick all this in here. Now we got some complaints. So we'll go ahead and fix those. Okay, we got count and increment, that's complaining. So we're just gonna go ahead and just move everything out of app, okay? Start an app and then move everything out of it as your application, you know, gets more complicated. Okay, so that looks good. We can go ahead and fix this right here. We'll delete this one, keep this one, delete this one, oops. Now we're gonna import counter from components counter. Will this work? Why will this not work? I think it's gonna be because we're gonna be testing the wrong component now. That's gonna be one of the problems. Why do all my tests fail now? Why? Because we're looking at the wrong component now. In our test suite, you can see that we're still looking at app, right? But the reality is we're actually looking at counter now. And this is why testing sucks, man. You gotta refactor this shit all the time. Fuck. But if you're a highly skilled developer, you can do that. Does this work? Did I not save this? Counter is not defined, my bad. So now we gotta import it. So we go here, components, counter. Come on, baby. Go green. Bam! I successfully refactored. That means our app is now much cleaner. Obviously, this is a contrived example, but you guys have seen that we built a lot of other apps other than a counter app. Okay, we built a lot of other apps. So you can imagine there'd be a lot of other shit inside of app that we need to extract or need to leave there. Okay? For example, this week we had routes. You can test your routes too. Shit becomes much more sophisticated and more problematic later on. Do we have any questions so far? Okay, so now let's go ahead and move to our, was that not recording? Okay, I'm recording. Let's go ahead and move to our deployment demonstration. Okay, so you guys can see that I'm logged in right now as hi, right here. I'm going to deploy this application to Netlify first, okay? So we're gonna stop everything. We're gonna do git status. Ooh, I've got a lot of changes. I'm gonna do git add all, git commit message, initial commit, basic tests, basic functionality, and tests. Okay, if I do git remote -v, what should I see, guys? Nothing. I have not yet linked this. So we're gonna go to GitHub. We're gonna create a new repository. We're gonna call this one Coder School Testing. I should have named it better earlier, my bad. I shouldn't have called it Jest because we're actually learning about enzyme as well. So this one, I think CS testing is good. So now I'm gonna copy this one line here because this is where we link our repositories. So remember when I do git remote -v, I'm currently not linked. I have some code on my computer that's not linked to another repository. So I run the command. Now if I do git remote -v, you'll see that we've linked them to a place on GitHub by a username Primetime Tran by the name of CS-testing. Now we're gonna go ahead and push. In a few moments, you'll see our code on GitHub. I refresh, and we do see it. Excellent. So now we're prepared to deploy to production. So we're gonna go ahead and go over to sites. We're gonna create a new one. We're gonna jump over to Netlify. Netlify is a hosting service. There's a lot of other things that you guys would have to do on your own if Netlify didn't exist. Just be thankful there's people working at Netlify. So we're gonna deploy a new site. Click that button. I'm sure you guys should all remember this by now. Now I'm going to simply type in what it is, the repository. So CS-testing. We found it. We're gonna deploy it from master. There's a whole bunch of other build stuff. We're just gonna deploy it for right now. Okay, so you guys can see that it's currently making a build, and let's go ahead and switch our site details. I'm gonna change this to Coder School Testing. Okay, so now we've got our site about to deploy. It's like doing some stuff right now. We can also click to set up a custom domain. Oh, I can't click that yet. I guess I can't click that until this is done. Let me see if I can find it somewhere else. Also, we can also go here, okay? Go to overview. My bad. In the top right, you can click settings. Right here, the settings tab. You scroll down. You can scroll down to domain management, and then click add custom domain. So this is where we're gonna enter our domain, and I don't remember what it was. So this is NameSilo, okay? You guys just create an account, spend like however much money you guys want for your domain, and then you'll have this UI right here. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. The most important thing we wanna do right now is deploy. And we wanna look at our domain. So you can see right here that this account currently has one domain. So I'm gonna click it. Oh shit. Okay, we're about to figure out what Hi's password is, guys. Let's hope he didn't give his Facebook account to everyone. So it's not working. It's called password. Okay, we're not gonna save it. We're gonna go back here, account domains. We're gonna click on this thingy. Where is it at? Manage DNS for this domain. That's what you want to click right there. What? Okay, so then here you can see this magical stuff right here. I don't exactly remember what to do, so we're just gonna follow the steps on Netlify. Oh, my bad, I skipped a step. What was the domain name? I forgot. Oh, here it is. So copy this, and we'll jump back over to here. We'll click verify. High fly.
What is high fly?
Fly means like you're cool in English. Okay, so all I did was click OK, and now it's going to do some setup for us. It's checking right now, okay? It's like, it's doing some magical stuff. So we also have to click this check DNS configuration button right here. In a few moments, we're gonna have this bad boy work. Set up Netlify DNS for a highfly.dev. And then we do verify. Yes. Did I just do this? The DNS records for your Netlify site will be configured automatically. Are you using? Okay, we just click continue. Okay, so now this is the part we need right here. Okay, we need to copy this thing over here. We'll jump back over to our NameSilo account. My bad. Where is it at? There's like a button somewhere. Hold on. I forgot what it is. It's like you got to add something. Here it is. Here it is. Name service. Change the name service. Okay. So you click on your domain. Remember on the original site, right? We go here. Oh, my bad. We go to our account page. You find your domain. You click account domains, and then you choose which one, whatever one it is. Some people have many. And then you scroll down and you go to change name servers. Okay. All right. So now we can just replace this. Do one right here. One right here, one right here, and one right here. We click done. Okay. So this may take a few minutes to run. I don't know. Sometimes I've seen it happen instantly before, but in other cases I have seen it go really slow. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go to cstesting.netlify, and do we see that we have our increment count application deployed? Yes, it's working on Netlify. Did I save changes? Wait, did I do the wrong one? Oh my bad, I gotta do submit. Fuck. Sorry guys. Okay, it says it sometimes takes between 1 to 48 hours. I hope that this works right now. I remember the last time I did this, it worked almost instantly. Okay, so what's the name of the account again? I forgot. Highfly? Highfly.dev. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Maybe I should have done this before I did the testing part. I'm sorry. Sometimes it works really quickly, man. I've seen it work quickly before. Come on, baby.
Hi, is with S?
Oh, it works. It's highfly.dev, man, for real.
No, it's still loading.
But it loaded.
Yeah. No, loading means it works.
I'm confused. Oh, did I look at the wrong page? Hold on, let me try again. Oh, my bad, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, but I can tell you that it's working locally, right? If I go to localhost 3000, it's working. This is called the development environment, okay? Localhost 3000, it's working, right? And then one day you're gonna have something called staging.highfly.dev, and that's gonna be where you run your like your testing application. It has production data, and your devs can just do whatever they want there. Fuck, man. Oh man, it's processing something. Come on. What did it say again? I clicked too soon. It says refresh the page. Hold on, refresh the page. Come on, status. Come on, baby. Please work. It's active. I know. Come on, Netlify. It says this one's working. Okay, check your domain's name servers, log into your account, have the domain provided by insurance, blah, blah, blah. This also gives you a warning. It might take a little while, guys. So I'm going to, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Your time's kind of important.
Why did it work before, not now?
It's working.
Is it working on your squad?
Yeah, I think it works.
Show me how you think that's a warning. Why don't you guys open it up and see?
But it's not. Too secure. Yeah, it was. You have to play your DNS hash.
It does work on Quas. It's working on his right there. See it? Can anyone else see it? Why is Quas work?
What?
To see? No, no.
What?
Hôm nay ăn thôi.
No. So bad. It's what?
I'm pretty sure I see it working. You know, it works in secure.
Yeah, not bad.
Quay trở lại luôn nào.
Thank you.
Dog, what the fuck?
HTTPS.
Did you just?
Doesn't matter. It will kick you to the secure.
Okay, yeah. So we got past it. Now we do advanced. Oh fuck. But
You
Netlify.
suffering. You suffering. You have to allow it. You suffering. Okay.
So now we're in production, guys.
Not secure.
It's running on HTTPS.
That will also work now. What?
So details. Then you visit the website. Yeah. And let's enter your password. And okay, you have to.
Yay. Thank you. Okay, so you guys just now saw, and I've been recording now for 17 minutes, how we can get to production by using a combination of, knowledge of code, Git, GitHub, and NameSilo and Netlify, okay? Does anyone have any questions before we break? All right, you guys get back to work. You guys got to build this